everyone, get ready because today's video is one you truly cannot miss. I want you to stick with me all the way until the very end because what I'm about to share is filled with updates, big wins, shocking surprises, and non-stop success stories about Melody Shari Rogers, better known as Melody Shari, or as fans love to call her, Money-Making Mel. There is so much happening around her right now. And believe me when I say the blessings keep flowing, the awards keep stacking, and the spotlight is shining brighter than ever on her life and her career. You need to watch every second of this video so you don't miss even one of the details, because I promise you, by the time we reach the end, you are going to be clapping, cheering, and smiling for everything that is going on with Melody right now. As we speak, Melody Shari is live on TikTok, yes, right now, rocking her purple I Stand Against Abuse hoodie, engaging with her fans, and showing once again why she is one of the most loved, respected, and celebrated women not only in Huntsville, but all over the country. Picture this. She's live in front of more than 1,400 people, and the likes are already over 319,000. That's right, 319,000 people showing their support and love for Mel as she does her thing. And here's the kicker. This isn't just some casual live. No, Mel always comes prepared, always comes ready to give her supporters something special, and today is no different. I'm going to take you step by step through everything that's happening. And once again, don't go anywhere because you're going to want to see how this story unfolds. Now, let's talk about the first big surprise. Melody is giving away a cruise, yes, a full cruise getaway to one lucky supporter. Imagine this, setting sail, soaking up the sun, feeling the breeze, and making memories you'll never forget, all thanks to Melody Shari and her 7th Avenue beauty family. This is not just a giveaway, it's a life-changing experience for someone out there. The excitement, the generosity, the connection she has with her fans is unmatched. And you know what? That's one of the reasons Melody stands out. She isn't just building a brand, she's building a family, a community, and she's constantly giving back. But that's not all, because while she's doing this live, she's also blessing her supporters with coupons, discounts, and brand new products. That's right, multiple bar soaps are dropping today. Peach, rose, lemon, vanilla, paired with body butters and floral extracts like freesia and plum. She's literally expanding her collection in real time, giving her fans more options, more quality, and more reasons to fall in love with 7th Avenue beauty. Remember when she only had the lavender soap? Well, she has taken it to the next level, proving once again that she is not just a businesswoman, she is a true mogul in the making. And let's not forget, Melody is not just selling products. She is also building experiences. Remember the 2nd annual Winter Wonderland she announced for December? Tickets are already up, and fans are excited to celebrate the holidays in style with her. It's more than just an event, it's a statement that Mel knows how to mix business, celebration, and love for her community all in one. Stay with me, because we're only scratching the surface here. Congratulations are definitely in order. Because if you thought the cruise giveaway, the soaps, the Winter Wonderland, and the TikTok Live were enough, think again? Melody has been stacking awards and honors one after another. She has already won the Reality TV Award, proving her impact on television is undeniable. She has won a Telly Award, showing that her work is recognized beyond reality TV. Her body oils were featured in Forbes. Yes, Forbes magazine, one of the most respected names in business and success. And just recently, she made yet another huge appearance at New York Fashion Week, modeling her athleisure wear and shining like the star she is. Not only that, but her daughter Mariah made her debut at New York Fashion Week as well, showing off her tennis line and making fans proud. This is generational greatness, a mother paving the way and her daughter stepping into her own spotlight. Now, let me pause here and tell you why you need to watch until the end. Because the story keeps getting better and better. Melody is not slowing down. She's moving from one win to another, and in just a few days, she's about to be honored once again. Yes, you heard that right. Melody Shari Rogers will be one of the honorees at the Women of Wealth magazine's 100 Global Women Icons event at the Watergate Hotel in Washington, D.C. She's being recognized for her contributions to economic development, for being a powerhouse entrepreneur, and for showing women everywhere that with faith, focus, and hard work, nothing is impossible. Think about it. This is a woman who has faced so many challenges, especially in the public eye. We all remember the drama with Martell, the lies, the infidelity, the heartbreak, and the way people tried to tear her down. We've seen Arian Curry's name get dragged into the storyline, we've seen Carlos King come under fire for not checking Martell, and we've seen Marlene step in at times with her own thoughts. Melody has had to navigate betrayal, drama, and constant negativity. But look at her now. She's the one winning awards. She's the one running businesses. She's the one being honored as a global woman icon. That's the definition of turning pain into power. And it doesn't stop there, because Melody herself said it best. Thankful, blessed, another one. She reminded everyone to stay focused, drown out the noise, and work hard on your purpose because the rest will follow. Those words are powerful, and they're a direct reflection of her journey. She's living proof that when you trust God and keep going, no weapon formed against you will prosper. Now, while all of this is happening, fans are buzzing about what's next. She just came back from Petty Wee Wee, and she's working on her own fragrance line, something fans are already eager to get their hands on. She continues to build her empire while also raising her children, showing them what strength, resilience, and success really look like. Her son Tank, her daughters Mariah, Milani, and Malaya, her kids are watching their mom shine and learning what it means to dream big and work hard. And here's where we tie it back to the cast of Love and Marriage, Huntsville. While Martell struggles to find his footing, while Arian Curry stays on the outside looking in, and while Carlos King continues to defend production choices, Melody is creating a lane that nobody can take from her. She's not waiting for the show to give her a storyline. She is the storyline. She is the blueprint. She is the reason fans tune in, and outside of the show, she's proving that her influence is even greater than television. So once again, make sure you stay with me until the very end, because the blessings, the surprises, and the wins just keep coming. Melody Shari is on fire right now, and the momentum is only growing. Fans are celebrating her, supporters are buying her products, and award shows are honoring her. The haters can talk, but the reality is clear. Melody is walking in her purpose, and nothing is stopping her. And let me tell you something, the beauty of watching Melody Shari rise is that it isn't just about her. When you really sit back and look at the bigger picture, you see that her growth is shining a light on Huntsville itself, on women in business, and on anyone who has ever doubted themselves. That's why I want you to watch until the very last second of this video, because her journey is not just entertainment, it's motivation. It's proof that you can go through fire and still come out golden. Every single update that comes out about her seems to raise the bar even higher, and you'll want to catch every piece of this story. Now, let's zoom back into the TikTok live for a moment. She's standing there showing off that peaches and cream bar soap, laughing, interacting with her fans, and truly enjoying the moment. She doesn't just promote her products, she demonstrates them. She engages with them. She lets people see the texture, the glow, the vibe. That's why 7th Avenue Beauty isn't just a business. It's a lifestyle brand that her supporters feel connected to. People aren't just buying soap or body butter, they're buying into the belief that if Melody Shari can rise, so can they. But beyond business, what's really special is how she includes her children in her wins. Let's think about Mariah again for a second. At her young age, she was able to showcase her tennis line at New York Fashion Week. That's monumental. Not only is Melody breaking doors down for herself, but she's also building pathways for her kids to step right through. The entire and Roger's children are seeing firsthand that dreams can be reality. And that's a powerful legacy to create. How many cast members from Love and Marriage, Huntsville can say their kids walked the runway at New York Fashion Week? None. Not Martell, not Arian, not even anyone else on the cast. It's Melody leading the way. Melody leading the way. And speaking of the cast, this is where things get interesting. While Melody is securing global honors, Martell is still struggling to secure stability. He's been seen trying to launch different ventures, from wine to children's books, but none of them have caught the same traction or loyalty as what Melody has built. Fans constantly point out that he had the chance to build with her, but instead, he chose to risk everything for outside distractions and infidelity. Arian Curry continues to pop in and out of the conversation, but at the end of the day, Melody is the one people respect. And then there's Carlos King, the producer, who gets called out by fans for giving Martell too many passes. Viewers are paying attention, and they see the imbalance. But the truth is, no matter what happens on that show, Melody's life outside the show proves that she doesn't need anyone to validate her worth. She already knows it. Now, this upcoming event at the Watergate Hotel is about to be another level of history. The Women of Wealth magazine, presenting Melody Shari as one of the top 100 global women icons for economic development, is not just a trophy, it's a testament. It's proof that everything she's been doing, all the hard nights, all the tears, all the public attacks, were not in vain. She's being recognized in Washington, D.C., one of the most important cities in the country, and she will be standing tall among women from all over the world. Just imagine that moment. Melody walking into the Watergate Hotel, an honoree, a woman of purpose, a woman of wealth, a woman of power. I need you to stay until the end of this video because when I tell you what this means for her career, you'll realize why this is bigger than any reality show. And what's so moving about it is her attitude through it all. She isn't arrogant, she isn't rubbing it in anyone's face. She simply says she's thankful, she's blessed, and she gives the glory to God. That humility is what makes fans ride so hard for her. You can see it in the comments during her lives. People are cheering her on, calling her inspiring, calling her their blueprint. She makes them feel like they can overcome too. That's why when she says, "No weapon formed against me shall prosper," it hits different. It isn't just a phrase, it's a declaration backed up by her life. Meanwhile, back in Huntsville, you can't help but notice the contrast. Marlene, Martel's mother, has spoken up in the past, sometimes defending her son, sometimes acknowledging his wrongs. But even she can see that Melody is soaring to levels Martel may never reach. And let's be real, Arian Curry, often referred to as the side chick in the storyline, continues to post cryptic things, trying to stay relevant, but at the end of the day, where's the recognition? Where are the awards? Where are the honors? Nowhere. And that's the difference between being in the mix and being in your purpose. Melody chose her purpose. I want to remind you again, stick with me until the end of this video, because not only are we celebrating her current wins, but I'm also going to share what's next for Melody. You don't want to miss the exclusive tea about her upcoming fragrance line and what supporters are already saying about it. Trust me, you'll want to be the first to know. Now, let's talk about the impact of her brand. 7th Avenue Beauty is not just another product line. It has become a symbol. When people see those soaps, those body butters, those oils, they don't just see self-care, they see strength, they see resilience, they see Melody's journey poured into a bottle. And Forbes recognizing her products only confirmed what her supporters already knew. She's building something real. That's why fans rush to buy every new drop, why they brag about how her soaps smell, how her oils make their skin glow. They aren't just customers, they're invested in her story. Her story.